Right, let's see. Okay, I am live. All right, so I'm recording this a different way tonight, guys, or today, because Facebook is not cooperating. Facebook is down due to maintenance. So I'm going to do it this way, and hopefully I can share this to Facebook after, but right now I am doing it through YouTube. I'm going to record it and then save it to YouTube, and hopefully I can share it to Facebook after. All right, so okay, just let me answer this message. So first of all, I should introduce myself. My name is Sherry, and I sell all Younique products and skincare and all that stuff. And I usually do my live videos on Facebook, but like I said, Facebook is not cooperating. Facebook is down. So I don't know how long this video will last. I don't know how long I've got, if I got just a certain amount of time to do a video this way or what, I don't know. So we're going to try it. So if I do, if it boots me out or times me out or whatever, and then I will do a part 2, say. All right. So right now. All right. So I have not done anything to my skin yet today, so it's extremely dry. So I'm going to pin my hair back here now. All right, and then we're going to moisturize first, because you all know that you have to moisturize and do good skincare in order for your skin to look the best that you want it to be. All right. All right, so where's my skincare? Okay, back here. Because I always start off with a serum. All right. So I'm going to give my face doll a wipe over first with, even though I did wash it, of course, like this morning when I got in the shower, but still I just feel like I need to give it a good fresh wipe. So I'm going to use our Shine cloths, and I'm going to do a little refresher with my toning spritz spray. All right, this is amazing stuff. So what this does is this is going to tone your skin. Plus, if you have any redness on the go, even from rosacea, this will take it away. Not instantly. I think that you have to use it like over time in order for it to, for you to see results. All right. So, and it's really good though for in the summertime for sunburns, to take away the sting from a sunburn. It's good for bug bites. I tried it last summer and it works instantly. If you have an itchy bug bite or whatever like that, it takes the itch out immediately. So that's really, really good for that. All right, so we're going to do that. And then we are going to moisturize. And I'm going to use, for moisturizing today, I'm going to use my daytime moisturizer. This is the old packaging. We have an updated skincare line now, which is called the Younique. All right, so this is our new skincare line, Younique. So I love that because they have stuff for everyone, because everybody's skin is different. So you get to customize it to what you have, like, you know, problem with your skin. If you have dry skin, if you have fine lines, if you have wrinkles, if you have oily skin, all that, we have something for everybody. All right, so I'm going to, like I said, take a Shine cloth. These here Shine cloths, this is the old packaging, but the new packaging is just like a lavender color. So in these Shine cloths is made with sunflower, olive, jojoba, vitamin E, and rosemary. So a lot of good things in these cloths for your skin. Really good to take traveling, which I am doing now. Really good for, because at night you're probably too pooped to, after, you know, shopping all day and going around touring and all that stuff, then to come home or come back to your hotel room or whatever, to take off your makeup, because you all should know You should remove your makeup before you go to bed because it does not do your skin very, very good with going to bed with your makeup on. All right, so these are good for doing a quick makeup removal, and one cloth should get all of it. All right, and I've used other makeup remover cloths, and I found that once I went in around the eye area, I found that it irritated the eyes. These do not. These do not irritate your eyes whatsoever. So you can get right in there and get your eyeliner off or get your mascara off and all that stuff, right? And it will not irritate your eyes one bit. All right, because with Younique, I find that, well, with Younique, we don't have any chemicals in our stuff. So it's all natural based. So you're not putting any chemicals into your skin. All right. All right. So, and they smell really nice. They smell kind of like almost like a floral kind of smell. And I find that once I do remove my makeup with this at night and put a moisturizer on, then that is perfect for making your skin feel really good while you sleep and all that stuff, and it's doing its work. All right, so we got that done. So now we're going to, like I said, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this because I love this. This is so refreshing. And of course you are getting a tone. You're getting your face toned up. All right, so this is our rose water toning spray. All right, so I love that. Then we're going to go in with our Uplift Beauty Serum. So now we still have, this is the old packaging. There's new packaging, but it's still the oil. But you can also get it like now in a cream, okay? So I'll show you now what that would look like if you had to order it through the Younique skincare line. I'll show you. So if you order the whole kit, you're going to get a nice little bag like this. All right, and make sure everything's all zipped up. All right, so it's going to come like this. Here's your cleanser. You can keep your cleanser there. Here's your serum, then your nighttime cream and your daytime cream, and it comes with a nice face cloth and a nice headband. You don't have to order the whole kit, but it is nice to get the whole kit, so then you get your whole complete routine in a nice bag. Okay, so the serum in the Younique, we have two types of serum now. All right, so this is the serum in kind of like a cream kind of form. You get to choose 3 boosters out of 6 to put in all of your moisturizers in the Younique. All right, but we still have this, like I said, this dry oil, which is still my favorite. But I love this too. As you can tell, I'm getting pretty low on that already. All right, so my 3 boosters that I have in here, I can't quite remember what I got in here, but I know it's hydrating. I got hydrating in all of my moisturizers because like I said, I have dry skin. So I have hydrating and line minimizing, and for sure something to do with like wrinkles, right? Because I'm getting up there. So look, as you can see, it's getting pretty low. So today I'm going to use my oil one because I love my oil one. I love the oil one. It's my favorite. And I'll use the other one then at night. All right. So this is like a dry oil. All right. So what that means is what it's going to do, it's going to seep into your skin. It's not going to leave your skin feeling greasy or anything like that. All right. So if you, even if you have oily skin, you can still use this around the problem areas where you have fine lines. All right. So all you're going to need is you're going to just need 1 little drop. All right. And just dab it in the area where you have, like I said, fine lines or anything like that. Because I find like this oil really helps with making your skin feel extra smooth before you go in and apply your makeup. And even if you don't wear makeup, it's still really nice to wear on your skin, because like I said, it minimizes those crow's feet and their fine lines, and it helps with dark circles also. But if you have to use it, like I said, like over time, it do help with dark circles if people have dark circles like under their eyes or around their eyes. It helps with that. All right, we'll do this eye. Now I normally wear it all over my face. You don't have to, because like I said, if you don't like that, if you have oily skin or whatever already, then you're not going to want to put it all over your face probably. But like I said, it do seep in. It is not going to leave your face feeling greasy. All right. All right. So I'm going to put a little bit, like I said, all over before I put my moisturizer on. And I get fine lines on my upper lip here too, right? I'm sure everybody gets those. All right, and I got fine lines on my forehead. I'm going to put it up there. All right, so this is going to make your face feel super, super smooth and smooth out those lines that you have going on. All right. Okay. So now we're all greased up. Now we're going to go in with our moisturizer. Like I said, this is the old packaging. All right, this is the daytime moisturizer. The new moisturizer, like I said, that we have now in our Younique skincare, it's going to look like this. All right, it's going to look like this. Now, I got 3 boosters in mine, and I know that one of my boosters that I do have in here is tinting. You do not have to have a tinted moisturizer. You don't have to put tinting in there. You can just leave out the tinting and choose another 3 boosters that you want put in there. All right, so I just put tinting in there. It looks dark, but when you put it on, it really does not show up hardly at all. So it has no coverage. All right. All right, so we're going to use, like I said, we're going to use the old packaging first. I'm going to use up all my old packaging before I start using my new stuff. All right, so we're going to go in with this here. So this is the daytime moisturizer. I have the old nighttime moisturizer here too and all that, right? I still got all the old packaging I want to use up first. All right, so we're going to just put a little bit like that. And we're going to go all over it like that. It's probably a bit much. You probably really don't need that much, but like I said, I really lather myself in it because we're on super dry. And I find it really dry here too. All right, so I'm gonna go through the March month kudos, which we have a special on this month. So every month, Younique has a kudos, which means that they take an item here, an item there, and they like to create a nice little bundle and give you guys a discount. All right, so usually if you shop like the kudos every month, then you would be, by the end of the year, you could get yourself a nice stash of like skincare or makeup, and you got it all at a discount. All right, so that's why it's really good to shop, to go to do the kudos, right? Do it that way. All right, so got our moisturizer on. So now we're going to start with, like I said, this month's kudos consists of the Glorious Touch Primer, because you always want to prime before you you add any makeup, because what this primer does is it's going to close up all your pores, and it's going to create a nice silicone texture for you to apply your foundation, and it's step one of the flawless look at the end of it, by the time you get to the end of your makeup, right? All right, so that's step one. Then you're going to get your liquid touch foundation, all right, which is really, really nice. It's mineral based. All of our stuff is mineral based, so it's very lightweight. It does not, you can't even tell you're wearing foundation with this stuff. All right, it's almost like a second skin because it's very, very lightweight. It has medium coverage. So if you want even more coverage, then include it in this Flawless 4 this month. You're also going to get a concealer. All right, so now this is heavy coverage. So if you really need heavy coverage, then you can mix your concealer with your foundation, and that will give you full coverage. All right, so this is that's there is part of your Flawless 4, and then you're going to go in and want to conceal, set your concealer with some translucent setting powder. All right, so this is your special for this month. All right, and now you can substitute the setting powder for the setting spray. They're giving you the option to choose. All right, they're giving you the option to choose between the setting powder or the setting spray, because some people don't like powder, some people prefer to spray. It's totally up to you, right? It's your own preference. All right, I use both. So what I like to do is I like to use the setting translucent setting powder to set my concealer so it doesn't crease, and then I like to use my Behold setting spray at the end of my makeup, because what this does is it's going to mattify all your makeup, and your makeup won't move for the whole day. And I did a video on Facebook there a couple of nights ago to show you what the setting powder does to make your makeup non-transferable. All right, so I did a little sample, did a little example of that there a couple nights ago on a video. So you can follow me on Facebook if you'd like to see more of my videos. All right, underneath CHERIEHAMLYN is my Facebook name. All right. So, yeah, so I do live videos on there. So if anybody wants to watch any more of my videos, or follow, you can follow me on Facebook. I don't do too many videos on here on YouTube. I think I've done one a long time ago. It was a hair tutorial, but I didn't do any makeup on here. This is the first time I've been on here to do makeup. All right, so we're going to go in with our Glorious Touch Primer. All right, so like I said, it's like a silicone texture, all right, like this. And what it's going to do is it's going to close up your pores and create a nice smooth surface for your foundation to sit. All right, so it's going to be, like I said, the step one. This is a step one of the Flawless 4. And the Flawless 4, I'm going to tell you, that only comes around once a year. All right, so you won't see this no more probably till next year. So it's a good time to grab it now, because by getting this bundle this month, you're getting your foundation. It works out that you're getting your foundation for free. All right, and who don't love free stuff? So we're going to get your foundation for free if you purchase this bundle this month. All right, so you're going to want to put that all, I always start from the center. I like to start from the center and just move my way out of my face. You can even go down your neck with it, because you do apply your makeup down your neck too, because you don't want to avoid, you don't want to forget your neck, because you don't want your face looking like a different color than your neck. All right, so step one of the Flawless 4 is done. Now step 2 of the Flawless 4 is your foundation. All right, so like I said, our foundation is all mineral based. There's no chemicals in our stuff. So you want to make sure that you give all the liquids, all of our liquids has to be shook up really well, because if you don't shake it, then you're going to notice that when you go to squirt it out, then it's not going to be, you're probably going to get mostly just water. All right, All right, so even squeeze out what's in your tube, because it even settles like in there. All right, so now with this, you can use a brush. I like using this brush. This is my favorite brush for applying foundation, even though we do have a Liquid Touch foundation brush. We do. But I like to use this one. I find this one really, really nice. It is called the Powder Concealer Brush. So normally, I guess what you would use this end for is for powder and this end for concealer. But I use this end for foundation and this end for eyeshadow. So that's what I use that for. All right, but this is a really, really nice brush because you're getting two brushes in one. All right, so I like to take a little bit of the foundation and I'm going to squirt a little bit just on top of my brush like so. Probably put about 4 to 5 drops. All right, and then just okay, yeah, so I got my primer. All right, so then we're just going to work that in. All right, so if you go into put on our foundation and you find that the color doesn't really seem like it matches your skin really well, just give it a minute or two, because what our foundation does, it will oxidize. All right, so give it a minute or two and it will match your skin color. All right, so we're going to make sure that we got that worked in really, really well before we go in with anything else on top of it. All right, so and if you find that maybe you're getting smears with it, then maybe you add a little bit too much, because I find like with our stuff it goes a long, long ways. You only need very, very little of our product and it goes a long, long ways. All right, so we're going to go down your neck with it, because you don't want, I said, you don't want your neck being a different color than your face. It wouldn't look too good. All right. Like I said, you want to make sure you want to take that extra step and make sure that it's worked into your skin really, really well, because like I said, in the end, you're going to get a better result. All right. 4 drops probably would have done it. I think I've done 5 drops, 5 droplets, but 5 droplets I find is a little bit maybe too much. So I got to do a little bit extra rubbing it in. Alright, so I'm hoping, yeah, that I can share this video now to Facebook after. And then I tried to go live on here, but I guess where I never did a live video on here before, it said something about 24 hours, had to give me 24 hours for them to get me set up, I guess. So then after 24 hours, I'll be able to go live on here. So maybe I might start doing some live videos on here too. I think there's another Younique presenter that I don't know if you can go live on YouTube and then at the same time I don't know if you can share it to Facebook. I don't know. I have no idea about it, but I know she does a nice few videos on YouTube. I'm making sure this is rubbed in really good before I put anything else on top of it. So as you can see, it doesn't look like, you know, cakey or anything like that. It's like I said, it just goes on nice and silky. It's very, very silky, and it's almost like you're wearing like a second skin. Very, very lightweight. It's been, I'd say April, I think April will be a year now that I've joined Younique. So have short hair, so I'll probably go back there a little bit. All right. I got no mirror here. Should let me see, because I almost like it's hard to do it like in the iPad to see if it's totally rubbed in. So I'm gonna have to see if I can get a half decent mirror here to look into. So I can see. I'm hoping that the lighting is okay. Looks pretty good there. Like I said, I think I added a little bit too much. That's why I'm making sure that it's all rubbed in. And you don't have to use a brush. You can use your hands if you want. It's no big deal. All right. Now, we're going to go third step in the Flawless 4 is your concealer. All right. So now I like to apply my concealer after I apply my foundation, and I like to get 2 shades lighter than my foundation. All right, because I like to give my under eyes a little brighter kind of look. Now, if you are looking at maybe mixing a little bit of your concealer in with your foundation for heavy coverage, if you have a lot of coverage you need to have, like if you have age spots or acne or anything like that, if you need heavy coverage and you want to mix your concealer with your foundation, I would go with the same shade. All right, but I use it for basically just highlighting underneath my eyes, so that's why I go 2 shades lighter than my foundation. So you're only going to need, like, say, a pea size amount, and it will go a long ways. All right, and so I start usually in the corner of my eye, and I go down in an upside down V. All right. And I will highlight, say, I get a little bit of redness around my nose here, so I'll cover up that. Like I said, our concealer is really heavy coverage, so if you have a lot to cover up, you need to give this a try. I'm going to highlight there. Alright, and now I like to take a beauty blending bud. I like to use a blending bud for working that into my skin. Some people like to dampen their blending bud. Some people use it dry. I use it dry. I tried it both ways because, like I said, sometimes with makeup you need to kind of experiment with it and see what works for you. So I tried it damp, and I find that a dry blending bud works better for me. I found that dampening my blending bud basically almost like it took the product back off, right? It's almost like the product didn't stay on my skin. Now, some people, like I said, they prefer theirs damp, and it's like whatever works for you. So you need to kind of just experiment with it, try it, and if it works, then great. All right, so I'm going to make sure you pat that in. You want to kind of like make sure that it's patted in really good before you set it with the translucent setting powder, so you don't get that cakey look. All right, so like I said, and it's nice to take that extra bit of time to make sure that it's well worked in, so then in the end you get a better result. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's get my mirror again. I'm going to get a better mirror though, a little one. Oh, there we go. go. It's a lot better. Like I said, I don't know how long this video will go on for, but it looks like we've been on now so far 30 minutes. I'm hoping that you can record as long as you want. I think you can. I think you can. Okay, so that was step 3 of the Flawless 4. Now, step 4 is your translucent setting powder or translucent setting spray. Totally up to you, whatever you want to use. But I like to use the powder to set my concealer so my concealer don't crease. Okay? So I'm going to take my blending bud again. Normally I use a brush, but I don't have my brush cleaned and it has lipstick on there because I did that test the other day, two nights ago there on the by using this translucent setting powder on top of makeup, then it makes your makeup non-transferable. So I kind of did a little example, a little demonstration on how it worked, and I didn't clean my brush since, so I'm just going to use this. Now, sometimes some people like to what you call bake. All right, so baking is like you pack this on like really, really thick, and what that does is it's going to take all the oils out of your skin. If you have really oily, for you girls that are oily, this would be a technique you'd like to try. It draws the oil right out of your skin. All right. So where this is very, very, very fine powder, it comes like with a netting over it, so you can keep it contained within your little container there. And so you don't make a mess with it. And then yeah, so I find, like I said, this works really, really well for, like I said, keeping your makeup non-transferable. Really, really amazing. And it's very, very fine, so you don't need much, especially if you have fine lines like myself. You don't want to use much, because if you use too much, then it could make your fine lines actually even pop more than what they are, right? You don't want that. You kind of want to hide those fine lines. All right. We got that done. So there is your Flawless 4. And that is your bundle for this month, the special. So like I said, you'll be getting, it will be work out so that you get your foundation for free if you purchase this month's bundle. All right? So that's your Flawless 4. So anyone who doesn't even wear eyeshadow, doesn't even wear anything like that, you can just get away with just wearing this and just put a bit of mascara on, a bit of blush, and a lip gloss, and away you go. All right, so, but we all know what I'm like. Well, I do not stop at just that. I like to add a little bit of color to my face. So, I'm going to go in now with our pressed powder foundation. All right, so our pressed powder foundations are like this, in a nice little container like this. So it's going to open. You just press on this air button like this and it will pop open. All right, it comes with a nice little sponge and a mirror. It comes with a sponge, and then I don't like using a sponge. I like using a brush, so I don't use the sponge. And then it comes with a little plastic piece over, like you just open it up like that. And then there's your pressed powder foundation. All right, so now I'm using the shade Camlet. So that's the shade I'm going to use. And I'm going to take my powder puff brush. I love this little brush here. And I'm going, it's a little bit darker than my foundation that I have on. So I'm just going to be just adding a little bit of color just on the outer parts. I'm going to avoid the under eye because I already got my under eye set with the translucent setting powder. So I don't need to go with more powder now underneath my eyes. So I'm just going, basically just on the outer ridge of my face, just to kind of just add like a little bit of a shadow, say, on the outer parts of my face. And just add a little bit of extra color, say. Put a little bit of shadow back in. And then I'm going to go down my neck with it. I want to set that. So even like our pressed powder foundations are really, really good for people who have dry skin, combination skin, oily skin. It's really, really good. All right, for all types, skin types. Really good for people who have mature skin. All right, so I need to get my mirror again. As like I said, it's so hard to see in the iPad with how much I have on. Okay. All right, so now, next, I'm going to put a little bit of blush on. Add another little bit more color. Blush, let me see. Okay, so we have new blushes that just came out too. So these are our Moonstruck pressed blushes. All right. And we got a few shades of those. The only one I brought with me today is in the shade Seductive. All right, so Seductive is like a nice mauve shade. All right, it's like this. And I'm going to go in with our new brush that just come out, which is our tapered blusher brush. All right. And it comes up in a nice little dome like this, and nice little fluffy tip there for applying your blush. I sometimes contour, sometimes I don't. I'm not going to bother contouring today. All right, we're just going to put a little bit of blush there. On our cheekbones. If you contour, you're going to want to contour right here just below your brush, your blush. All right, you're going to want to contour just right there, below there. So you're going to have your chocolate. They say it's like a Napoleon ice cream, right? So you're going to have your chocolate there. You're going to have your strawberry right here, and then you're going to, if you highlight, you're going to have your vanilla up here. So that's how it's going to go. If you don't have much face space, because some people got small faces, and you know, if it all blends in, then don't worry about it. It's all okay. All right. I might highlight a little bit, not much. All right. A little bit of blush. So like I said, it looks really dark like in here, but once you put it on, it's not dark at all. And that's like a lot of our colors, like even in eyeshadows. If an eyeshadow looks dark like in the container, like really it does not go on dark at all. All right. All right, so that's good there. Let me just look in my mirror. Okay. Now, let's do the eyes. Okay, so now I like to start off, before I go in with any eyeshadow color, I like to start off with, well, this is still an eyeshadow color, but it's very, very close to your skin color, so. All right, we have Cream Splurge eyeshadows in all kinds of different shades. So these go on like a cream, but dry to a powder. All right, we have all kinds, like I said, different shades. But today I'm going to use Victoria's. This is a new trick that I learned. With our Cream Splurge eyeshadows, they have a built-in eye primer already in it. They already have a built-in primer, so you really don't need an eye primer with these shadows. So what I like to do is, right now, as you can see, like, you know, there's like redness, there's bluing, there's, you know, you can see kind of like your veins that on your eyelids. So I like to go in with this here shade just to kind of give my eyelid an even tone before I go in with any eyeshadow. All right, So you're going to want to go in and use a synthetic brush. All right, so this is a cream shadow brush. Is actually wrote on it, cream shadow brush. All right, it's a synthetic brush. Any synthetic brush would work though. It's not, you know. All right, so like I said, Victorious is like your skin color. So I'm going to do one eye first, and then I'll show you the difference then between this eye and the other eye. All right. So I like to go in, see, and cover up that bluing and cover up that darkness that you get on the go there. And just kind of create a nice, even canvas. All right. I don't know if I can zoom in. Oh, there we go. Hello. All right. So, and then I'll show you the difference with the other eye. All right. So, as you can see that? No, we'll just get rid of that there. All right. So, you can see like this eye over here has a really nice even tone to it. All right, and this eye still has like redness and blueness and all that. You can see their veins and all that, right? All right, so that's the difference. So that's why I like to go in with Victorious cream shadow. And not only that, where they do have a built-in primer, it keeps your eyeshadow, it makes your eyeshadow more pigmented, and it keeps your eyeshadow from creasing. No matter how long you have your eyeshadow on for, your eyeshadow will not crease. No matter how long you've had it on. All right? It just keeps your eyeshadow from creasing. All right, so, because I know, especially people who have hooded eyes like myself, if you have hooded eyes, you have a problem with your eyeshadow creasing. Or your eyeshadow, say, that you put on your lid would sometimes go up here. All right, so with this here, doing this extra little step will keep that from happening. All right. So listen, now we got our even tone, your even base. All right. There we go. And I'll zoom in again, actually, after actually, I don't want to probably zoom in too much because I need my brows tweezed, but we'll do that later. All right. All right, so now we got that on. So like I said, it goes on a cream, but dries to a powder, so it's very easily blendable with other eyeshadows, with the other pressed powder eyeshadows. All right, so now, let's see, what color am I going to go with? I got camo on, and I find that what really looks nice with camo actually is, well, I could go with browns. Probably will go with the browns today, but I can go with pinks as well. Pinks look really nice too with camo. Let me see. Maybe I will go pink. I wore brown last night. I went browns last night, so maybe I'll go pink tonight. All right. So the pinks that I'm going to show you now. So our palettes are totally customizable. You can get our palettes in 4, 8, or 24. All right. And like I said, totally customizable. You can pick whatever eyeshadows you want to make your palette up. All right. So here is, say, here would be a palette. All right. So you can make up 4. And they got little holes right here. So you can, you know, change them out or whatever, right? All right, so this is, like I said, totally customizable. February month, they had a Valentine's special on for their kudos, and their kudos has been extended, all right, for this month. They extended it while supplies last, all right? So this was last month's kudos, but like I said, it's extended. Isn't this pretty? So you get a white, and you get like a nice pink kind of shimmer shade, and you get a nice maroon kind of color, and a nice this is almost like a I know it kind of looks brown in the video, but it's almost like a brown mauve, say, color. Really, really pretty. All right, so last month's kudos, like I said, is extended into this month because they I guess it was really big sellers. So they want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to grab their hands on that. While only, like I said, while supplies last. Once it has run out, and I haven't checked lately to see if it's still available actually. But once it's run out, once it's gone, it's gone. All right. So that's those pinks there. So they're pretty pinks. All right. But now today I'm going to use, so this is my palette of 24. All right. This eyeshadow here kind of like, I dropped it and it fell out. So I got another one coming. It was Fervent. One of my favorite dark pinks. All right. So this, like I said, is a palette. I'm starting to get mine filled up, so it's pretty nice. So I'm going to go in with the light color Hesitant. All right. It's a very light pink. So you're going to want that, say, as your transition shade. And then I'm going to go in with Agile. Agile is a nice maroon kind of color. All right. So I'm going to go with those two. And then I like to always add a little bit of shimmer on the inside. So maybe I'll go with this one here, Agile. This one here is Agile. It's a shimmery pink. All right. So these are the 3 shades I'm going to be using today. All right. So first of all, I am going to go in with the shimmer shade because I like to put a little bit of shimmer just on the inside of my eye. I find that if you have mature eyelids like myself, like with fine lines and stuff, you don't want to add too much shimmer all over because shimmer shades can really make your fine lines pop, and you don't want that. So I am limited to where I put my shimmer shades. All right. Now, I'm going to clean my brush. This is our new crease brush. This was part of the February Kudos. It's still available, and you get the blush. All right. So like I said, this one here, this Kudos is extended until supplies last. So that was a really good Kudos too as well last month. So I'm going to take my little brush cleaner because I don't know what color I used on this here brush last. This is our fluffy crease brush. All right. Love this brush for applying eyeshadow as well. And this here is our brush cleaner. And what I like about our brush cleaner is you go in and you give your brush a couple little squirts like that, and you wipe it into, like, say, a napkin or a tissue, whatever you have. And it really gives your brush a good clean. All right. And of course it has oils and everything in this to take care of your brushes. All right. And another thing by using our brush cleaner is it keeps your brushes dry. Your brushes are not wet, so you don't have to wait for your brushes to dry before you go in and apply your makeup. So I'm always like constantly between applications. Like, say if I use my brush today and then I go to use it tomorrow, I'm constantly like using this, because if I had to use water and wash my brushes that way, then of course, you know, you got to let your brushes dry overnight. You want to let your brushes be completely dry before you use them. But with this brush cleaner, you don't have to wait. All right. All right. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the shimmer pink shade, say, just on the inner part of my eyes. Okay. I need my mirror again. This is a really pink, really nice, pretty pink shimmer shade. So if you make up your own, if you do a customizable palette for yourself, then you should always have at least one shimmer shade in there. But then the other shades I like to use are matte. They are going to be a matte. And we also have metallic shades. All right. All right, so As you can see, it's just a little bit of shimmer and a little hint of pink. All right, and then we're going to go in with our blending brush. All right, and our blending brush is made out of goat hair. All right, so like I said, this is why our brush cleaner has oils and stuff in it, because it really takes care of your brushes. You want to take care of your brushes, you pay that extra bit of cash for them. All right, so here is our blending brush. I love this brush for blending out my shades and blending my shades in together, because it's very, very soft. See that? All that coming off the brush. That brush cleaner really gets a good cleaning of your brushes. Okay, and it keeps your brushes nice and soft. All right, so this is our blending brush. Really, really nice. And like I said, it's made out of goat hair, so it's super soft. All right, so now next shade I'm going in with the transition shade, of course, like with the shade Hesitant, which is that light pink that I showed you here. This one right here. All right, so I'm going to go in with that shade next. And I want to kind of go like in a windshield motion and just into the crease, say, and a little bit above, because where I have hooded eyes, I go a little bit above my natural crease. All right, because I want to be able to see my eyeshadow when my eyes are open. I don't want all of my shadow to be on my eyelid, and then when my eyes are open, you don't see your eyeshadow. All right, so this is a really nice pale pink, and it's really, really nice as a transition shade. Okay, and you can keep applying it until you feel like it is dark enough for you. Like I said, you're better off like starting off with just a little bit, and then build up to where you want it to be. Now I do my eyebrows after. Some people do their eyebrows before they do their eye color, but I do mine after, because sometimes I tend to go a little high with the eyeshadow, and I can hit my brows. So I always like to do my brows after I apply my eyeshadow. Okay, so with just a little hint of pink there. Okay, and then we're going to go in with the darker shade, which is, like I said, Agile, this one right here. All right, so now I'm going to keep using the same brush, because where I am working from lighter to darker. All right, so now this shade here, I'm just going to pat it just kind of like on the outer third of my eye first, and I'm going to just pat it on and just kind of place it where I want it to be. All right, and then I'm going to blend it out after. All right, blend that in. All right, so you want to kind of keep the darker shade just on the outer part here. Okay. There we go. And I find everything comes together once you get your mascara put on. I find once you get your mascara put on, that's when you get to see your finished kind of result. And then if you need some touch-ups, then done with the eye after, then you can do that. All right, so we're going to put a little bit on this corner here. Okay, I'm try to make them as even as you can. Sometimes it's hard. Okay. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run with that same dark color that I used out here. I'm going to run that down under my eye. So I'm going to use my eyeliner brush. All right, here's our eyeliner brush. All right, so it's very, very small brush. It's a very fine brush for getting, of course, doing your under eye. All right, so I'm going to run, like I said, with that darker shade. I'm going to run with a little bit of that under here. Okay. And I'm just going to go, I'm not going to go all the way in because I want to kind of keep the inner part of my eye a little bit bright. So I'm just going to go, like, say, 3/4 way in. And then I'm going to smudge it out with my fluffy crease brush, say. Smudge that out a bit. So it's not so harsh looking. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to take that fluffy crease brush again. And I'm just going to just rub that in, smudge that out a bit. We have really nice eyeliners as well. Our eyeliners are really nice and creamy, very easily to put on, and they are smudge proof. All right, in case you're wondering if we got any eyeliners. Okay. Love pinks. I love wearing pinks, and I like wearing browns. So, all right. So that's the 3 colors that we used today. Now, brows. So now for brows, we have 2 options for your brows. Let me just get rid of that there. We have the brow palette. All right, comes with a nice little mirror. Comes with a wax. All right, these palettes come in 3 different shades. They come in light, brunette, and dark. Brunette is like a medium. All right, so that's what this is. This is a brunette that I have here. All right, so it comes with a wax. It comes with 2 powders, a lighter powder and a darker powder, because you want to kind of work with the inner brow. Probably you want your inner brow probably a little bit lighter than the rest of your brow, say, okay? Because notice how your natural brows are. Then you kind of want, when you want to fill in your brows, you want to kind of keep them natural looking, right? So you want to kind of like have the lighter powder in here and then go dark on the outer parts of your brow. Then it comes with 2 highlighters if you want to highlight, say, your brow bone. All right, it comes with that. All right, so that's the brow palettes. We also have brow pencils that come in 3 different shades: light, medium, and dark. All right, so our brow pencils comes with a nice little spoolie on one end, which you want to kind of comb out those hairs before you go in with the pencil. All right. And then on the other end is your pencil that you're going to move up and down like that. All right. So, I think I'm going to do the pencil tonight. So you want to hold it at the end of your pencil because you want to use a very, very light hand. You don't want to go in with a heavy hand because you don't want really dark, dark, dark brows, right? So we're going to use a light hand, and we're going to, I like to, let me zoom you in. Mine, do not, judge me on my brow. My brows need to be tweezed desperately. All right, so I'm going to go in with a very light hand like this. And just go in short strokes, say. And just follow, I'm going to follow just along my natural brow line. Now, if you don't have much brow hair there to follow, we do have brow stencils, or you can just use your pencil and just use it as a guideline like this, and put it at the end of your nose and on the corner of your eye, and that's where your brow should start. All right. Now mine is in a little bit far, but we'll fix that. All right. And then from the end of your nose across your pupil and up is where your arch should be. And then from the end of your nose to the outer corner of your eye and out is where your brow should end. All right. So if you don't have much brow hair to follow, then you can use that little guideline to follow. Okay. All right. So we're just going to go out, and I like to go on out with my brow like this rather than curl my brow under. I don't like to curl my brow under because it kind of gives you the effect that you're dragging it. You're dragging your eye area down, and you kind of want to keep your eye area, like say, lifted. I like to have everything lifted, right? Okay, so we're going to just, like I said, just fill that in with a very light hand, short strokes, like so. Okay, and then we're going to do our tail here. Okay. There. I try not to be too particular with my brow, but I try to fill it in the best way that I know how. All right, so this is one brow done, and this one over here is not done, right? So we're going to fill in the other one there now, and we're going to try to make them as matching as possible. You're probably not going to get them to be exact, but your real brows are not exact either, so probably the only way you're going to probably get your brows exact is probably if you get them microbladed. And I've thought about getting mine microbladed, but I'm half scared to get it done because it is like, it's not tattooed on, I guess, but it's what is it? I think it's just, I think with microblading it, they don't go as deep as an actual tattoo. You kind of just scratch the surface. Alright, so now we're going to go try and fix this hair spot right here because I tend to over tweeze sometimes. And then we'll do our tail. Like so. I kind of need to bring that out a bit because I'm going to use my guideline here. Alright, so that's not too bad there. That's pretty good there. So this one here is in, the pencil that I'm using tonight is in the shade medium. Alright. And then I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm going to kind of just lighten it up again, just on the inner part of my brow. All right. I'm going to fix this side. There. All right, so I'm going to take now my spoolie. So if you found that you went in maybe a little bit too dark with your eyebrow pencil or wax or whatever, then you can spoolie it a little bit and lighten it up. All right. So I'm just going to just do a little bit just here on the inner part of my brow. Okay. And sometimes you might have to go back in, like, you know, and do a little bit of touch-ups. But that's not too bad. I'm going to leave that like that. All right, so now, next is the mascara. All right, so now I want to talk a little bit about our mascara because it is one of our #1 sellers, of course. It is like fake lashes in a tube. All right, so we have 3 different kinds. We have the black original, which I'm going to be using tonight. We have black waterproof. We have it in brown. We also have Epic Mascara subscription, which means that you get there's no extra fee to sign up. There's no extra fee to cancel. All right. All you have to do is just go into my website and just click on subscribe for this mascara, and you can set it up to however many days you want your mascara to ship at your door. All right, so you can sign up for to have it shipped every 30, 45, 60, or 90 days. All right, so I have mine set up for, right now I have it set up for 45 days. If you find that that is too far away, then you can go in and change your subscription at any time. You can go in and change it to every 30 days. If you find that it is too soon and you want to have more, then you can go in and change it for further, right? So you can go in and play around with it a bit. You could also go in and you will get an email saying that your subscription will be mailed at such and such date. So then that gives you time to go in. If you want to change your mascara, say from the black to the brown, or from the original black to the waterproof black, you can, right? So that's great. So like I said, there's no extra fee for canceling or for signing up for this subscription. What was I going to say? There was something else I was going to say too. I think that's it. All right, so do not, make sure that when you get your mascara, do not pump your wand into your barrel, because you are going to put air pockets in there and your mascara will dry out a lot quicker than what it should. And you will be putting bacteria back into your barrel, so you don't want bacteria in there also. Okay, so we're going to go in now. I'll zoom in so you can see this mascara and how fantastic it is. All right, so some people just add just 1 coat. I like a lot of lash, so I usually put 2 to 3 coats of it. All right, so what I could do is I could probably do 1 eye so you can see the difference. All right, so, and another thing that our mascara has is a lot of good conditioners in it for your eyelashes that helps with the growth of your eyelashes. It has polymers in it, which means that as you apply your mascara, your lashes will curl. All right, so now, like, I don't know if anybody else have had problems with using eyelash curlers like I have, but I don't know if it's because I just have a heavy hand or what, but I find eyelash curlers tend to crack off your eyelashes. So I stopped using it. I don't use it anymore. I just use it as my mascara, and like I said, it curls my lashes as I go along. Anyways, so as you can see, you get that little bit of a curl up there, right? And another thing with our mascara too is that your eyelashes will not dry hard and crunchy. So if you apply your mascara, like say in the morning, and then you decide you're going out in the evening and you want to give your lashes a little bit of oomph, then you can. You can keep applying it and they will not look flaky or dry hard and crispy or anything like that. All right, it will stay soft just like your natural eyelashes. I'm getting low now on mine, so I should have another one coming soon. Now some people just add a little bit of mascara to their top lashes. They don't put none on their bottom, which is fine. I put a little bit on my bottom, but what I do when I apply it on the bottom of my eyelashes, on the bottom part, is I don't redip my wand down in my barrel. I just use what's left over because I don't want my my bottom lashes to be too overpowered. Okay, so there is one eye. Like I said, I can keep applying it and applying it. It will not look at all flaky or clumpy. It does not clump or become flaky. All right. All right, so we'll do the other eye before I do the bottom lashes. And then I'll go back and forth from eye to eye too, to keep giving them a little bit more thickness, say. Wiggle it on. You want to wiggle it down close to your eye, say, and just give it that little bit of fullness look. Okay. And we'll go back to the other eye. So after I am done my video, I will see, like I said, this is the first time I've done a video like this on YouTube. So I'm going to see where I can post. I think I can post down in my comments my link to my page for you guys if anybody's interested in any of this product. And of course, if you have any questions, then don't hesitate to get in contact with me in one way or another. Like I said, you can follow me on Facebook, or you can comment below this video with your questions or concerns, whatever. Okay. Sometimes my eyelashes kind of stick together because they're a little bit thick. But I just love this mascara. And if your eyelashes do stick together, I'll show you this here wand now. Where are we? This wand is really, really nice because it has a nice little brush on it. All right, to make sure you get all of your lashes. All right, so we're going to go back to the other eye. I like the fact that I can zoom in here. It seems like I can never zoom in when I do live videos on Facebook. I can't figure it out. I like that you can zoom in on this video. And another thing too I should let you know is with Younique, we have a love it guarantee policy, which means that if you order anything from us and you are unsatisfied, then you have 14 days to return it with no questions asked for a full refund. All right. Or if you have had a foundation or anything on eyeshadow or anything, and it comes in the wrong shade, lipstick or anything like that, they will exchange it for you. No questions asked, okay? Hassle free. So that's why, like, I find, like, with Younique, we don't carry a whole lot of samples, because they want you to be able to, they want you to order it, try it, and if you don't like it, then you can return it. I guess that's why they call it the Love It Guarantee, because they can guarantee, they can pretty much guarantee you will love their product. All right? All right, so let me just kind of just get the hairs combed out. And another trick too, that if your mascara is becoming a little bit low, is you can take a little bit of, where is it? My rose water. Where is that too? I wonder if I got done with that. I can't find it. But anyways, you can squirt a little bit of your rose water on your brush, and it kind of renews it a little bit. All right. I don't know what I've done with it. Don't have a clue. All right. So I thought it was behind there. Oh, here it is. I'll show you there now. All right. So if you give this a little squirt, once you get towards the end of your mascara, you give this a little squirt here. All right. And then dip it down in your mascara. Kind of just work your wand in around, pick up that material. Because like I said, I'm getting low on mine. I could feel it. It's just not as, like, I shouldn't have to go in with so many coats, say. All right. There we go. And it's just like new. It's a lot better. And if you don't want to get no mascara, let's say on your eyelid, just look down into a mirror is good too. Okay, see the difference? This one here now all of a sudden looks a little bit more fuller than the other eye, just by adding a little squirt of that rose water to renew it, say. Yeah, that's a lot better. Just need to separate my lashes. We'll do the other eye. And then I'll do the bottom lashes. So who needs falsies when you got falsies in a tube like this? All right, so we're going to put a little bit then on the bottom here. Not too much. I don't like too much on the bottom. There we go. Isn't that amazing? Love our mascara. You have to try it. There you go. All right. So now we are going to do a lip. All right. So now for a lip, where are my lips? Lips. All right, here. All right. So I got my lip in my lip bag. This was, I think this was one. This was a This was included in a Kudos 1 month, so I said, oh, I'm going to get that because I want the lip bag for all my lipsticks. All right. Now, what color lip? So I'm going with pink eyeshadow. Probably go with I probably will go with a nude lip. All right. So I'm going to go, we have all kinds of lip product. We have Hottie Lip Plumpers in different shades. So these will plump up your lips a little bit. They will just enough to get the lines, like say, out of your lips. You're not going to have, it's not going to get to the point where you look like you have injections or anything like that. All right, just gives it a little bit of plump up just to smooth out your lips. You shouldn't get any stinging with it. You shouldn't get any burning or anything like that. They might just tingle just a little bit. If you do get any burning like that, just slack off on the amount. Because like I said, with our products, you don't need very much. A little goes a long, long ways. We have lip stains in all kinds of different shades. We have lucrative lip glosses, which come with a nice little mirror on them. So then if you're out to the restaurant or whatever for a meal and you don't want to go to the bathroom to touch up your lips, then you have a nice little mirror on there. All right, that's our lip glosses. We have liquid splash lipsticks. All right, so these these splash in all kinds of different shades. So these splash lipsticks, they're going to dry to a matte look. All right, not a matte feel, like you're going to be able to still move your lips around, but it will dry to a matte look. So if you like the matte look, that's great. If you don't like the matte look, but you like all these different shades that you can get, just add a gloss over them. That's what I do, because I don't like a matte look. I like to have a glossy lip. We have Opulence lipsticks. All right, so these are like the regular lipsticks that you normally would buy, like say in the store, in all kinds of different shades. We have lip powders, which these are interesting. See that, how that is a powder in there. Let me see if I can show you guys, but there's a powder in here. All right, but when it touches your skin, it just turns to a creamy lipstick. All right, so those are really, really nice. What else? I think that's it. And like I said, our lip liners, okay, our lip liners are creamy. They go on really nice and creamy. You can add them all over your lip if you want and just put a gloss on top of it, and away you go. Oh, we have lip bonbons. Where are they? Lip bonbon. Okay, lip bonbon is a moisturizing lip. What time is it? Okay. We have a moisturizing lip bonbon. They come in, I think we have 4 or 5 different shades of these. These are my favorite. These are my go-to every day. They come in metal casing. They unscrew and screw on like that. So then if you're going to the beach, or if you have small children and you have this in your purse, then you're not going to lose your cap and have all kinds of stuff stuck to your lip moisturizer. As you can tell, this one here is coming to the end. This one here is in red velvet cake. All right, so they have, they're not dark. They just go on like a very, very small, it's just a small tint. All right. And really, really nice. They are really nice. So that I might do that and just a lip liner. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. So we'll add that because I got to get going now very, very soon, because we are heading out. All right. So maybe I'll hop on later and show you the different shades in like the lip bonbons and the lipsticks and the high lip plumpers and all that. Maybe I'll do a like, you know, the shade color matching or whatever, right? All right, so we're gonna go, let me get my glasses. We're gonna go with a lip liner, and this one here is in the shade Plush. It's a very neutral shade. All right, so we're going to go with that, and we need to sharpen it, which of course we have our little, in our tools, our little sharpeners is in our tools. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is cute. It has a little tool here you just pull out to clean around your blade. which is really nice because, you know, using the sharpeners, I find like that stuff gets stuck to the blade. It's really hard to get clean out, so that your little tool, it helps, right? All right, so I need my glasses on to apply this because I'm going to look in my mirror, down in my mirror, and I'm going to put it, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to apply it all over my lip, and then I'm going to go over the top of it with the lip Balm Balm for moisture. All right, that's all I'm going to do tonight. So like I said, this shade is a neutral shade, and I'm going to go all over because they are really creamy. And I tend to overline my top lip just a little bit. Just a slight bit. Okay. Then I'm just going to go over, like I said, the top of that with red, red velvet cake lip balm balm. These are super moisturizing. Okay. And that's that. So now, like I said, I'm going to finish off. I always finish off my final makeup look with the Behold Setting Spray because this was going to mattify all my makeup. And my makeup won't move for hours. This is like hairspray for your face. It doesn't smell or taste like hairspray, but it smells really good actually. And I'll put a good dose of it on because I want to make myself just a little bit damp. It dries within seconds. All right. And then once that dries, like I said, it's going to mattify all my makeup. My makeup will be good then for hours. All right, so that's pretty much it. That's all I have. So, like I said, this is the first time I've done a video on YouTube like this. So, I'm going to see how this works out. Because like I said, I was having problems with Facebook earlier. Facebook was not cooperating. So, I had to do it this way. And if it works out good this way, then I'll do more of these videos on here. Right? All right, so, and like I said, if you are interested in any of the product that I used today, then leave a comment below, or you can follow me on Facebook and leave me a message. Like somehow, I'm sure you'll find some way of getting in contact with me. And if you have any questions, if you want color matching in foundation or anything like that, I can help you with all that. And like I said in the beginning of the video, grab this month's kudos if you want a good savings, because this kudos only comes out once a year for the Flawless 4, which you're getting the primer. You're getting the primer. You're getting your foundation. All right, and you're getting your concealer. And your Behold Setting powder. All right, so this is your Flawless 4 for this month. This is this month's special, so it works out that you're getting your foundation for free in this month. All right, so grab that. Definitely grab that that bundle. All right, so that's all I have. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed this video, and I shall be doing I'm going to probably be doing a video tomorrow, but on Facebook. And like I said, it depends on how well it turns out on here. I might do more videos on here as well. All right, so I shall take off, and I shall see you soon. Everybody have a great night. Bye.